Hello dear viewers, I am excited to present you the first video of my channel. If you have seen this video, don't forget to subscribe to support my channel, produce much better content. In this video I will present you the top 10 highest grossing movies of 2022 with my own ideas. These movies have made a huge impact on the movie industry and have attracted a lot of attention from the audience. I am here to introduce you to these movies and recommend you to watch them. Before we start, I would like to mention that even though the movies on this list are the most watched movies, not all of them fit my personal tastes. If you agree with me on this, don't forget to let me know in the comments. On this channel and in this video, no political events or social agendas are taken into account. Everything is interpreted personally for entertainment value only, regardless of anything else. Have a good time. The 10th movie on the list is Moon Man. This movie offers its viewers an interesting plot in the genre of comedy and science fiction. This Chinese science fiction film earned $460 million and took its place in our top 10 highest grossing films. In summary, the film is about an asteroid from the depths of space is headed towards her. Humans install the Moon Shield program on the moon to prevent the asteroid from destroying the Earth. However, the asteroid unexpectedly strikes before the planned time, and the maintenance worker Dugu, who misses the evacuation notice, is left alone on the moon while all other crew are evacuated. The Moon Shield plan fails, and Dugu is forced to continue living his life as the last human in the universe. During this time, he will learn to communicate with different species. Or perhaps he won't. In my opinion, the film is entertaining and worth watching. However, some scenes can be illogical. This is quite normal in comedy movies, isn't it? Number 9 on the list, Watergate Bridge. In the 2021 sequel to the Battle of Chang'an Lake, brothers Wu Qianli and Wu Wanli take on a new mission for the People's Volunteer Army and are tasked with protecting part of the bridge that was the return route of American troops during the Korean War. The film shows how the brothers fight to defend their country and how terrible war is. Like other war movies, it contains a lot of themes of heroism, sacrifice, and sense of duty. It shows how the brothers Wu Qianli and Wu Wanli faced great difficulties in their mission and how they overcame these difficulties. Although the movie is on the top grossing list, my personal comment was that the acting was weak and the spirit of war was not fully felt. But when some comments are analyzed, there are also those who like the movie so much that they can be called fans of the movie. You can get a brief idea by watching the movie trailer. Our next movie is Thor: Love and Thunder. It tells the story of Thor, who embarks on an uphill battle against Gore the God Butcher, who vows to destroy the gods. Thor leaves behind his long life of adventure and embarks on a journey of inner peace. However, his peaceful retirement ends with the appearance of the killer known as Gore the God Butcher. Thor takes on Gore the God Butcher, who seeks the destruction of the gods and enlists the help of King Valkyria, Korg, and his ex-girlfriend Jane Foster. The team embarks on a challenging adventure to stop Gore the God Butcher before he achieves his goal. The movie, which received full marks from many movie critics, has been called the worst movie of the Thor series by some viewers, contrary to expectations. It is often said by the viewers who gave the movie a negative rating that the character of Thor is getting old and should die. My personal comment about the movie is that it is satisfying enough, and I think it is a movie that gives what is expected. After all, I think there is no need for the superhero to die because he is old. Enjoy your retirement again, Thor. The Batman is the number 7 highest grossing movie on our list. The Batman is about Batman's struggle against a serial killer named Riddler, who strikes fear into the hearts of criminals. 2 years of roaming the streets as Batman and striking fear into the hearts of criminals drove Bruce Wayne into the heart of Gotham City's darkness. When the Riddler, a mysterious serial killer, targets the city's elite in a series of sadistic and vicious attacks, Batman begins to track him down. Following clues, Batman crosses paths with characters like Selina Kyle, aka Catwoman, Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin, and Carmen Falcone. With the help of his new relationships, Batman embarks on an uphill battle to unmask the criminals and restore peace to Gotham City. It is noteworthy that there are not many negative reviews about the movie. Even though the Batman character is older than Thor, the audience doesn't comment on his death. You lucky boy. Chadwick Boseman, the Prince of Wakanda, the leading actor of the movie Black Panther, who made the audience fall in love with him with the movie Black Panther, had deeply saddened all his fans and the audience who had just discovered him with his early death. The sequel to Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, is the sixth on our list of the highest-grossing movies of 2022. The movie tells the story of Queen Ramonda, Shuri, M'Baku, Okoye, and Dora Milaje, who are ready to fight against the world powers that threaten their nation. Following the death of King T'Challa, world powers are trying to intervene. Determined to protect their nation against this threat, Queen Ramonda, Shuri, M'Baku, Okoye, and Dora Milaje are ready to fight. The people of Wakanda struggle to embrace the next chapter in their lives. Meanwhile, with the help of War Dog Nakia and Everett Ross, the heroes come together to chart a new path for the Kingdom of Wakanda. The movie gets full marks from most of the audience, including me, who loved the Black Panther movie. The fifth highest-grossing movie of 2022 is a long-awaited movie. Released in 2009 and the sequel to Avatar, which has the title of the world's highest-grossing movie, Avatar: The Way of Water, which earned $889 million, makes its name on the list. The sequel of the Avatar series, which became a global phenomenon in 2009. This time aims to both go back to the origins and expand the boundaries of the story universe created by James Cameron. A few years after the events of Avatar, Jake and Neytiri have started their own family on Pandora. However, they are forced to leave their home. So Jake and Neytiri begin to explore places outside of Pandora, including on the surface and under the water. The audience continues to experience the joy of reunion after many years. When I watched the movie, I realized that I had forgotten the first movie. We hope that the third movie will be released before we forget this one. The next movie on our list is an animated films. We are nearing the end of our list of the highest-grossing movies of 2022. The next movie, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, ranks third on our list with a gross of $955 million. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness follows the adventures of Doctor Strange as he journeys into the unknown with the help of old and new mystical allies. Facing a mysterious new enemy, Doctor Strange navigates the mind-bending and dangerous alternate realities of the multiverse. When Doctor Strange was released in 2016, it was entrusted to Scott Derrickson, a director of horror-oriented films. In the intervening time, we see that the second movie of the series was left in the hands of Sam Raimi. Those expecting a classic Avengers Marvel atmosphere from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness seem to have wanted to be drawn into a more horror atmosphere. Even though the movie was highly appreciated, I can say that I watched another one of the dozens of battles, chases, and jumps that people with special powers do to kill each other. The third movie in the Jurassic World franchise, starring Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, earned $1,003 million. Jurassic World: Dominion tells the story of dinosaurs and humans living together for the first time in history after they managed to survive by spreading out from their captivity. For years after the destruction of the Nublar, dinosaurs and humans now live and hunt together. This process will reshape the future. Will humans leave the planet they share to the most terrifying creatures in history? Although it is difficult to surprise us nowadays due to the development of visual effects, I think that dinosaur-themed movies like this will always remain interesting. And the next movie is the first on. This is the end of the video, and your feedback on this video will determine whether or not there will be another video with recommendations for movies or TV series like this one. I hope this video was worth your time. See you again soon. Goodbye.